As you all know, the information about Lotus Emira has not been declared publicly yet. So there is a lot of speculation and assumption going around. Of course, I'm not here to address them because who am I to address them? I don't work for Lotus, or even the Emira is not my car, so I cannot address anything. But what I can do for you is put all the speculations and assumptions in one place so you don't have to jump around forums after forums to find out. So let's go ahead. Okay, speculation number 1. So this one is asked by many people. People think that V6 will be only available for first editions, and after the delivery of first edition they will introduce i4 and they will phase out V6 engine. Now this is wrong. It has been confirmed that V6 engine and AMG 4-cylinder engine, both of them will be available for picking. But the AMG will come only with DCT and the V6 will come both manual and automatic. Second speculation, Lotus has ditched all the color options. This is also wrong. At the moment, if you go to configurator, you can see only 6 colors because these colors are the ones that Lotus will be launching their first edition with. So that's why when you go to configurator, you can see only these colors. But after the delivery of first edition, you will have many more colors to choose from. Usually you have base colors, then you have metallic colors, which you have to pay extra to apply to your car. But these launch edition colors, these metallic colors, they are included in the price, kind of like first edition special if you ask me. Another assumption is that Lotus Emira will be very slow. Now this is not true either. So far the only thing has been mentioned that 0 to 100 km per hour will be sub 4.5 seconds. That doesn't mean 4.5 or more than 4.5. It says it will be under 4.5. Lotus is releasing 3 versions. 3 of them has different weights. So depending on that and the horsepower, there will be difference in the 0 to 100 km per hour mark. So that is the thing. So they cannot directly say like this will be the seconds required to go to from 0 to 100. That's why they said sub 4.5. Now my assumption is considering AMG's 4-cylinder engine has DCT and it is the most heaviest of the transmission, so obviously it adds to the weight. So I'm assuming this will probably have the highest 0 to 100 time compared to V6 engines. Another assumption is V6 manual probably will have the lowest 0 to 100 time, but the exact time is currently unknown. There is assumption that if it is anything like Evora, the manual V6 should have the 0 to 100 around 4-second mark, or maybe even a little bit lower than 4-second mark, but there is no confirmation about it. You have to remember that this is a sports car, not a supercar. It might look like supercar, but it is a sports car. Besides, I would rather drive a slow car fast than a fast car slow. Lotus Emira's price will be significantly different from the mentioned price in the Speed Festival. There will be difference in the price because this won't be very different than the mentioned price. There is one user in one of the forums that had contacted his dealer and they said like $60,000 one will be the base spec, but even with all the additional features you add, it shouldn't go much higher. The difference shouldn't be very much. Another assumption is will the key fob will be together or differently, or what kind of key fob would be. Now there is a speculation going on because now Lotus is going to be working with Geely together in the future for the family line. So there is an assumption that the new key fob will be kind of like Geely. Now this assumption comes from the fact that somebody pointed out that the buttons on the steering wheel, they look like directly from Geely, but another user also mentioned that they looks like a button from Volvo. But it makes a lot of sense if the buttons come from Geely, considering they will be working in the future together with Geely. So my assumption is probably true. Probably we will see a key fob from the Geely, and if you look at this key fob, it's not very bad looking, so it's kind of nice looking. So I'm okay if the key fob comes from the Geely. Another assumption is a lot of people are avoiding the black roof pack because it will become very hot during the summer. Now my understanding about this thing is like Emira is no longer like the same car as Exige or Elise. Emira is much more comfortable. It has a lot of creature comfort facilities, so it will be more like Evora than the Elise or Exige. And even if we look at this interior, we can see up here, you can see the leather lining on the roof, right? So obviously they will have some insulation so that the cabin doesn't get hot. So my pointer in this case is you can take black roof pack if you like, you can leave it if you don't like, but it is not going to significantly affect how hot inside the cabin gets during the summer. So that's all I could think of. Thank you and have a nice day. If you like, click subscribe and like the video. And remember, your likes and subscribe matter.